Welcome. Greetings from the kingdom of nature. Question: do you still believe that COVID-19 has been the biggest threat to humanity? Well, as you know by now, we have found vaccines for it. Soon, the COVID-19 will be in history as one of the greatest stress to humanity and not as a threat to human existence. Every year, water pollution kills 1.5 million people. Air pollution kills 4.2 million. Blue ocean is now a turtle-killing plastic ocean. Deforestation, climate change, global warming, ice is melting, polar bear facing extinction, and the list is too long. But does any of these matter to you? If you are living in the planet Earth, then it should. Now it's time for some serious attention. Environmental experts and scientists are saying, first time ever in history of planet Earth, human activity has crossed the danger zone, which could spell a doomed day for human life on planet Earth. There is something called irreversible damage point, where the Mother Nature will collapse completely. When this happens, there is no way to escape for all of us. Please understand this truth deeply. What does that mean? It means the game is over for human beings. Remember this word, irreversible damage point. This is a serious issue that is threatening our future. Negligence and failing to address this potential disaster in waiting could wipe out human race from the planet Earth. Yet, it is still a big surprise for us that the world is not addressing this core problem of the planet Earth. When Stephen Hawking said that humankind is stupid, greedy, and dangerous to the planet Earth, he was absolutely right. The leaders should have responded. But leaders in most part of the world has done nothing to implement new policies as an effort to control its population and provide continuous education and awareness programs. Leadership crisis could lead to environmental catastrophe. Question: how many countries are there in United Nations? Economy and finance are given absolute importance without realizing far more greater care is needed for our crying Mother Nature. It's time to change or face the consequences of not answering this final call of the kingdom of nature. Now, you may have a big question. What is the solution then? To find a solution, we need to identify and understand the root cause of the problem. And please accept that the real destruction of the planet Earth is caused by us, the human beings. So our prime target is the ignorance, the inability of the human mind to appreciate the existence and take the Mother Nature for granted. If at all we want to see changes in the world, first we need to educate and foster a compassionate society, and that begins with you. Instill the feeling of gratitude towards Mother Nature, and the problem is solved. It may sound simple, but it took Global Action Team, GATE, the Ambassadors of Nature, more than 15 years of R&D and planning of a high-intensity, worldwide, multi-language environmental rejuvenation project entitled Kingdom of Nature. It's now or never, which will be launched as soon as. Again, the question is, how many environmental concerned countries in United Nations? GATE is primarily crafted to bring a complete solution and to make sure that the people realize that human life is 100% dependent on the well-being of our Mother Nature. So now, let us focus on Malaysia. GATE Responsibility presents Green Malaysia, Clean Malaysia 2030. GMCM 2030 is the biggest ever environmental project in Malaysia, with an 8-year vision to become one of the world's most environmental conscious nations by the year 2030. We will be kickstarting this environmental project by launching an album titled Sentuhan Inspirasi, GMCM 2030, together with Zero Waste Campaign. This is a commercial album, includes songs as you see here that has positive morale and responsible elements. Also features Welcome to Malaysia song, which the GATE will present to the tourism of Malaysia for its promotions. The Zero Waste will be our first campaign that will focus on enlightening the public on the preciousness of food, the negative impacts of wasting food, and all other interrelated matters. Living in a greener and a cleaner environment is a vision of everyone in Malaysia, and that demands responsibility, effort, and support of government, corporate organizations, and the public. But the question is Malaysia really concerned about stopping environmental catastrophe after all? This is a wake-up call for Malaysia. Precisely, a call for action to responsible organizations and human beings who are living in Malaysia to come forward in support of this project in order for GMCM 2030 to be launched as soon as possible. Let us unite at the gate of GMCM 2030 and welcome the world to the renewed, greener, and cleaner Malaysia. GMCM 2030 is a non-stop environmental project. Are you ready? So, let's do this together. Show your support to save the kingdom of nature, because it's now or never. Thank you.